Welcome everyone. My name is Ryan and we are back, and here we are in the prehistoric world. This is Vintage Story, and if you're watching me on YouTube, maybe you just dropped by for the first time, I've got a link to the full playlist for this series and all my other Vintage Story stuff down in the description. So go check that out once you get caught up, and I hope you enjoy today's stream. Let's get into some trouble, but hopefully not too much trouble here. We want to survive, of course. Hey, Saturn's here. What's up, buddy? Yes, everybody say hello to the dinosaurs. That's right, that's right. So, good to see you, Saturn. Thanks for coming by the stream today, my friend. Let's take a quick stock of what we've got on us. Got a bunch of dirt on me right now. I need to whip up some crates, don't I? There's probably a few items that could be easily going in crates. Yeah, let's do that. Let's make some. I think I remember the recipe, but let me just pull it up so I don't look like a fool here. Alright, we will need our saw. I don't think that's going to be enough. You should build a dino rocket and go to Dino Saturn. I love it. I love it. Yep, in an alternate solar system where the dinosaurs never died out, but they just established a civilization and eventually got to the moon, and who knows, maybe even beyond. Maybe they surpassed even us. You know, it's possible. Hey, this looks like a perfect spot to put some extra storage space. So let's put our dirt in this first one. Here we go, folks. We're getting started on another dino stream. Who knows what's going to happen today? Anything can, and anything probably will. Look at this. We got a little baby T-Rex. It's kind of sad. It's kind of sad to see it. Now, I'm getting low on iron, so we'll probably want to think about another hematite run in the near future. Yeah, this right here is literally all the hematite we've got. We do have a few iron bits spread around. Quite a bit of sapphirites. Okay, that's brass. Brass and bismuth look almost identical to each other. Alright, yeah. So, I think we're still working on trying to acquire some resin, right? Yeah, we've got 4 pieces. I've been putting together some of the windmill stuff because I really want to get a health hammer up and running. You can see I've actually got that ready. I think what we need is a bit more of this for the big wheel. You know, I want that large gear wheel. I think if we just look up gear, it should pop up. Yeah, large gear section. I think I want 2 of these because I'm probably going to be running multiple things off of this windmill, not just the health hammer. Why did Internet Explorer fail? I'm not sure. What do you mean? Is that a joke, or are you having trouble with your stream, my friend? I'm not sure. But yeah, anyway, so 2, 4, 6, because 8, there's 4 pieces for each, so I need at least 16 of the resin. And then we're still going to need several more angled gears. And if I recall, these, take resin as well. It was a bluey. It was just not red E. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Let's see here. Let's drop off some inventory. Where am I putting my cranberry bushes? I really don't even care about cranberries, to be honest. Who cares about a cranberry bush? Toss those into the lake. Never be seen again. We'll let some of the baby mosasaurs come and eat those. You know, I've got these chiseled steps. It's time for an inventory management stream. I think that's what we're going to do. The whole first hour is just going to be me sorting through stuff. Hey, what's the big wheel for? Hi, Cursewist. How are you today? Well, the big wheel is a part of the, what's it called? I almost said the lighthouse, but the windmill, the gear wheel, the large gear section. Yeah, so we're going to need 2, 4, 6, 8 of these for 1, and then 16 for 2. I found it's best to have 2 of those. Oops. We could definitely put feathers in that one. Now, maybe I should whip together some more of these things too. What kind of board is this? Oak. Let's keep everything together. Let's not use oak, or let's not use pine when we actually do have some oak. Alright, that's good enough. Probably enough. We'll put the saw down. Just drop this in there. Good to go. I got these hunter's backpacks. I don't need to keep these. This is going in the lake, people. We're going to have to make the tough calls today. The tough calls, the hard calls. Just like a doctor does in the middle of wartime. Where do I put this one? Right there. Bam, look at that. Oh, it's so perfect. I like that, actually. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, let's see. And yeah, into the lake you go. You've betrayed me. I don't want anything more to do with you, hunter's backpacks. Goodbye. You're now mosasaur bait. You're fish food. Oh my gosh, folks. I hope we see some dinos today. I just don't want to tangle with any dinosaurs. Alright, we'll drop that in. How's the food situation? I don't have anything up here, do I? Nope, not at the moment. Looks like we got a few crock pots, though. Maybe we'll make some. God, I'm still using torches. I need to just bite the bullet and make a lantern. Oh, but I don't have a candle yet. You know, there's one good way of getting candles. One surefire method. I'm sure some of you guys out there know what it is. Alright, yeah, I'll just take this. Put that in my inventory. Let's do it. Eat while we ascend. Wait, where are we? It's easy to get lost in this place. Oh, it's so deep underground, but that's okay. What are the worst pains to have? I'm not sure. Okay, let's check above us, see what our pit kilns and stuff are up to. Hello, pit kiln. Oh, crap. Getting a little overexcited. I'm trying to exit the ladder before there's ground below me. Okay, nothing going on here. Yes, and of course that sound you're hearing whenever I move around is the armor that we've got on. Oh, yeah, look at that. It's not quite full iron armor. We are missing the leg piece, but, you know, not a big deal. Dinosaurs. Oh, my gosh. Let's see. Get this out of here. We should probably just get another round going. I mean, look at this. I got a bunch of wood already chopped up. Let's do it. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll move that over here. I wish they had flying dinos. One day they will add flying animals to Vintage Story. I'm sure of it. And on that day, it will be a day worth celebrating, I would say. But there is a big no update coming out too, folks. You better believe it. And that's going to be exciting. Of course, I don't think it's coming out necessarily anytime soon, but it's on the horizon. It's there. It's just off in the distance. It's a tiny little speck. You can just barely see it, but you know it exists. And it's something to look forward to. Alright. Let's go get a little bit more wood from below us. Oh, man. Gotta be careful jumping off of stuff here. We are playing in a limited life world. I started with 20 during this playthrough, but yeah, we certainly still don't have 20, I'll tell you that. I don't want to... I feel ashamed admitting just how many lives we're on right now, but it's 2. I only have 2 lives left. I have to just come out and admit it. I can't dance around it. I can't hide it from you guys. Again, I assume you're making a joke because Hightail was canceled. So is there something specific regarding Hightail and Vintage Story? Let's go up. Yeah, so for anybody unfamiliar, Hightail is another game. I wasn't familiar with it until I read about it regarding Vintage Story, but the lead developer for this game, Tyrant, worked on Hightail as just a partial developer, or, you know, whatever. Like just one of their developers, but eventually left the project and started his own game. Obviously had a lot of success with it. And when Hightail just announced that they were shutting down development, Tyrone put out a message offering basically like a job essentially to any Hightail developers. He didn't, it was kind of weird. You got to read the announcement yourself, but it's just that it is a recent news. Oh, okay. So the update is that the game has been canceled. Gotcha. All right, let's put that away. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like maybe I did hear, maybe I've heard of Hightail, but I just can't really place it. I don't know anything about it really. But one thing that he did say is that if they added Hightail developers to the Vintage Story development team, it wouldn't speed up the development of Vintage Story. It would be like a side thing. But yeah, I mean, it still could be interesting. Sure, talented people. Maybe that's what they need, is to work on something that's proven and successful, Felt much more Minecrafty to Vintage Story, though. Oh, well. In that case, we're not missing much, because there's already a Minecrafty version of Vintage Story. It's called Minecraft. Alright, so let's see. Put that down. Yeah, we don't need two Minecrafts in this world, that's for sure, that's for sure. That's why Vintage Story is so great, because it's not Minecraft, and it in fact is a lot better. Oh, and RPG oriented. Now that's interesting. I like that aspect of it. In fact, that's one of the reasons I like the X Skills mod for Vintage Story so much, because it does give it a slightly more RPG-ish feel, although still not very much, does it? Which is weird, because we've got the skills, we've got the armor and stuff, but I don't know. Alright, let's see. I was just going to put a point in forestry. This is the one... Where is it? Resin extractor? Wait, what? I thought I already had this. Oh, I have this. Resin farmer. Okay. We'll just put it in lumberjack. Yeah, fine. The one game I'm looking for is, and I think maybe I've mentioned, the Lay of the Land. I think you did maybe mention that. Is that a free-to-play game? Alright, maybe let's cook a little food while we wait for the sun to rise. I'm not going to sleep right now. It's 3 a.m. That would be kind of pointless, but let's see if we got anything to cook. Any meat. I hear some thunder rolling in. I think we got a storm brewing up outside, folks. Well, no meat, but we do have... I don't want cranberries. We do have that and some of that. Let's do a porridge, people. Delicious rye porridge. Yeah, let's go. Close the door, because we're not born in a barn. And, God, this... Oh my God, so much climbing. That's okay. I made a mistake in the last episode when I was trying to build that cellar. Oh, cave-ins are terrible. Whoever said turning cave-ins on was a good idea. No, I do like it for the realism. We've talked about that in the past. Alright, let's... Wait, what? There we go. Cooking pot, you're on the wrong slot, buddy. Let's see. No, it's an indie game, one-person dev team. One-person dev team? I don't think that's correct. Are we talking about Hightail now? Oh, no, I'm sorry. You're talking about the Lay of the Land. My mistake. I'm sorry. I'm still stuck in the past there, buddy. Oh, okay. So, Lay of the Land is a one-person dev team. Gotcha, gotcha. Being developed through Patreon donations and some YouTube content. Understood, understood. All right, let's see. Get that going. Oh, I miss my rot-infused peat. We'll just have to use this, I guess. So, is it available to play in early access, or are you just seeing like media of it, just videos and stuff? Or who knows, maybe you can get on the beta testing if you're a Patreon donator or something. Would that be the case? Alright, I think I used a little bit too much wood there, but that's okay. We'll see how that goes. Alright, so we got that working. Everything's going good over here. Let's continue to sort through our inventory because I know how exciting that is. It's a super exciting thing to do. What do we want to put away? I think we'll keep it's available to play in early access for certain Patreon tiers. Understood. Yeah, that's a good way of doing it for sure. Let's put these oak logs away. They take up a lot of space. Using oak for our tanning processes. And one thing I don't have in this world is salt, which is a bit unfortunate, but halite is something that you often have to search around a lot for. And considering we don't have a map in this world, that makes searching the world pretty tricky. Alright, drop that on in. It seems very playable already too. That's good. That's good. Yeah, it's so funny. I've thought about this before, but the term early access really does mean so it's way too broad of a term. It covers so much. You know, you could say Vintage Story is early access. And then there's a game out there, I don't know, just example, whatever, something that's like barely playable, but it's still early access. Like, a good example would be Card Survival Fantasy Forest. They released their game into early access. It's still literally got like placeholders, like graphical placeholders in it and stuff, so it's very rough. You know, I'm sure it'll be a great game one day because there are good developers over there, but it's an example of just like that spectrum of early access. You know, they could literally stop developing Vintage Story today, and I would say, hey, it's a complete game. You know, it's got story content, it's got bosses and stuff, but yeah, AAA, screw AAA. I'm not even, whenever I talk about video games, AAA doesn't even enter my mind state. I am not a AAA player, but they publish their games in a much less playable condition than many early access games. 100% true. And that's a good example of one of the reasons why I don't like AAA. I was seriously considering buying The Sims, because recently Electronic Arts put The Sims on Steam. You know, Steam. Actually, it's not a bad deal either, shockingly, for Electronic Arts. They put them on there for like $30, and it includes like all the expansion packs, which is rare because usually EA tries to get you to pay for all those expansion packs. But I was gonna buy it, but then you read the comments or the reviews of it, and apparently they didn't even like optimize it for modern PCs. So like half the people who try and play it, it won't even run on their systems. It's like, what the hell is EA doing? Why would you not just do the most basic thing like that? It's crazy, dude. And of course, it turns people like me, who, you know, would play it and pay for it, turns us off, potential buyers. It's crazy. Anyway, enough bashing million-dollar companies. I'm sure they got bigger problems to worry about. All right, let's put that down there. Got us a little firewood here. Just what we need. Let's start stacking some. I get you, the only AAA games I would play would be the older ones. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. You know, and part of the problem with some of the AAA games that come out now, they're all live service games. So, like, they're not even going to age. You know, they'll pull the live service from them eventually. You know that's going to happen down the road. And they're not even going to really exist as a game anymore. We got to be careful with where we put this firewood. You know what? Screw it. We're putting it in this. We can just barely reach that. Yeah, I like that, actually. Let's put all of that in there. They literally don't have other problems to worry about. Or phrase it better, user satisfaction is not a primary priority. That's true. That's not their concern. No, you're right. The concerns they have are shareholder concerns, not player concerns. No. Alright, so we'll just toss these all down in the cellar. Let's do it. I think the sun is probably rising. Excuse me, so we should be able to get out of our dark, dank hole. And we'll put these ingredients away too. Pretty good. A little round of cooking. Nothing like I do on my multiplayer server, but, you know, That's a whole different setup in that one. I do love cooking in this game, though, so much. So fun. I don't think I can ever play without the expanded foods and the culinary artillery mods. Those are so great. All right, let's put this back on the ground. So many companies don't realize that their main asset is goodwill, focusing on shareholder short-term profits indicators. Well, you know, I talked about this. It's funny, in my last live stream, when I did my Cataclysm stream yesterday, so probably not much crossover in the audience there, so I'll just repeat it. Oh my god, mosasaurs are back. But, and you're probably aware of this, Saturn, but publicly traded corporations have what's known as a fiduciary obligation, meaning it's in the CEO and a lot of the higher executives of the various positions. It's in their contract. They're legally obligated because of their contract to increase shareholder value. The price of shares is supposed to go up. And if they don't, they can be discharged and actually civilly, charged in court. Not criminal charges, but they can be held civilly liable for failing their contractual duties. And so it's literally not a concern of theirs. Customer satisfaction, they don't care about that. If it doesn't affect the bottom line in a positive way, or they can compensate through other means, like, we don't have to care about customer satisfaction, we'll just cover all our profits with loot boxes, for instance, that's what they're going to do. There is no goodwill in a corporation. There's no, let's do the right thing. The right thing doesn't exist from their point of view. The right thing is money. How do we increase shareholder value? That's right and wrong. It's not about morals for them. It's their job. It's like if you're a firefighter, you don't sit there and wrestle with the morality of fighting a fire. Now, obviously, it's kind of a poor example because we see fighting fires as a positive moral, activity. But I think corporations can bring some good to the world. Look at Apple. Apple revolutionized the way that people listen to music. When I was growing up, you listened to music on Walkmans, that skipped constantly. You had to buy every freaking album that you wanted, and it was completely changed by one company. Literally one individual. Well, that wasn't just Steve Jobs. He had a lot of help too, but yeah, Apple literally changed how we consume music. And there's other companies like that too. I think it happened a lot more in the olden days. You'd get these corporations that would literally become incorporated because they would offer such an incredible service or product, like Bell telephones or something. I mean, see, what you're talking about, the Saturn, though, is an abstract concept. The idea that losing goodwill always loses shareholder value, it doesn't translate into the bottom line. You're talking about it in an abstract philosophical sense. That's not how they think about it. It's bottom line thinking. How do we make profits? Goodwill is not a part of that equation. You know what I'm saying? Goodwill, if goodwill comes into the conversation, it's being discussed as a trick, as a tactic to get people to buy more. Not because they genuinely want to garner goodwill from their customers. It's because if people have the perception of goodwill or the feeling of it, even though we don't care about that, then they'll buy more from us. But again, it's just bottom line thinking. Can they ever recover goodwill and trust? Corporations? That's one thing I think about the public. People, for the most part, as long as you're willing to promise them stability and a comfortable life, they're willing to endlessly forgive even the most horrible of things that governments and corporations do. People just want to live simple, happy lives. And I think that if corporations and the government wanted to genuinely deliver that, people would be okay. People would be happy with that. They would be willing to forgive the sins of the past and move on with their lives, and as long as they're happy and their needs are provided for. But that's not the system we live in. That's not what our government... I mean, I'm an American, so I'm speaking for the American government, but I don't know where you live or the viewers out there. But I mean, just from my experience as a 40-plus-year-old man living in this country all my life, that's simply not what the government is focused on, you know. And again, you might disagree with me. You might think that the government is the best thing ever and that they've provided for you a perfect life, but it's just not my experience, you know. Where was TWA? Pan Am, yeah. You know, we're getting into some politics and stuff, but it's my, and yeah, maybe we shouldn't get too deep into it, but hey, Laughing Gas is here. What's up, buddy? Great to see you, my friend. Let's see. We're on the search for more resin today, buddy, as usual. Okay. And of course, oh, Laughing Gas, check it out. The mosasaurs are back, dude. I saw one in the lake before. Yep, there he is. Hello, Mr. Mosasaur. It might be some sort of different kind. I'm not sure what that is there, but it does look different. I kind of like... Oh, he just popped out. I guess maybe did he... Nope, he just submerged. Oh, he's submerging. Wicked. Go ask him. Go give him a little kiss. He's probably got fish breath. Oh, good. We did get one resin. The hunt for resin, people. Let's go over here. I don't want to deplete these pine forests too much. I initially don't care, but I just have to keep traveling farther and farther each time. Ooh, different genera. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm no good with the classifications. I've often thought, man, I need to, like, write that out and just hang it on my wall. Like the kingdom, domain, phyla. Like, I know the words. I just don't know the order that they go in. Well. Alright, so there's some pine trees over here. We're just slowly making our way over here. X skills is fun, but it's a bit OP. Yeah, it does add some stuff that can definitely make the game easier. You know, but that's kind of... definitely in a multiplayer game, it's fun. Because you can more specialize your character, but in single player, my thinking was... I'm okay if the character gets a little OP, because we're fighting against dinosaurs, you know? I'd actually kind of like it. Because I certainly don't feel OP now. Let's see. And genera is the T-Rex, and species... Oh, is the Tyrannosaurus part, and the species is T-Rex. And species is like the smallest category, right? It's like the most... well, yeah, it's the smallest, most restrictive, I guess. Like animals from different species, like one of the big things that defines that is they can't mate with each other. Or they can mate, but they can't have viable offspring. Like a lion and a tiger are different species, because if they mate, their offspring is infertile. Alright, let's keep moving. Trying to be extra quiet, but at the same time my stupid armor is constantly making noises. Yes, against dinosaurs it might be justified. Yeah. You know what's funny too though is like I don't think I've leveled up my combat skill once. It's strictly been still one piece of resin. I've literally found one tree that actually is exuding resin out of it. It's funny because I think I kind of have too much wood at this point. Well, you can never have too much wood, right? There's no such thing. Yeah, I've still got space in my inventory, so let's keep going. Ugh. I just feel like I'm bashing my head up against a wall and not making much progress, but every little piece of resin we get is progress. And every stream I survive and don't die is progress. Pinocchio thought he had too much wood. Alright, here we go. Yeah, and that didn't work out too well for him, did it? Actually, I don't remember how Pinocchio ends. Does it have a happy ending or a sad ending? I legitimately couldn't tell you right now, off the top of my head. I feel like it was a sad ending, but I know... I don't know. Oh, well. Jiminy Cricket dies, doesn't he? That's what it is. I think that's the sad part. Oh, the complex nature of childhood stories. Let's check some of these pines over here. I'm really not very comfortable in this little wood here because there's so much undergrowth. I feel like I could walk up on a T-Rex and just not even notice it. Okie dokie. He becomes a real boy. So he gets his wish, but doesn't Jiminy Cricket die? There's actually a hybrid species that aren't fertiles, but those are aren't infertile, maybe you mean? Or are fertiles? Okay, that's interesting. But those are the exceptions. Yeah, and I mean, you gotta think too, like, I don't know how most species diverge from each other, but there's got to be a way, like, speciation happens, you know. Let's keep moving. As long as I actually kind of like that we built our little base straight up vertical, because it is kind of like a landmark for me now. All right, let's move. Oh, there are understood. That's kind of what I thought you meant. Okay, yeah, we got a storm coming in, guys. I can hear the thunder. Hope we don't lose power. Now, I have confirmed in previous streams that pine resin can occur beneath these leaves like this. So it could technically be covered. I'm gonna uncover a few pieces before I cut it down. All right. Whew. Not to worry, everybody. Getting a little hungry here, but I think we've got some food with us. Let's get to some higher ground. I tell you, these dinosaurs, they're constantly in the back of my mind. That's what's great about this particular run in general. I mean, Vintage Story alone is a really fun and entertaining game. The progression is good, you know, but throwing dinosaurs into the mix, oh my god, it's crazy. And I should mention, for anybody chilling or just tuned in for the first time, Laughing Gas here is the author of the Dino mods, so big shout out to Laughing Gas. Thank you, my friend. I just updated him again this morning, so hopefully they're right up to date. Look at these guys. They really don't like my bridge, do they? I considered maybe elevating it, but why should I accommodate the mosasaurs? That's not what I was put on this earth to do. All right, let's drop this here. Well, I ended up with 2 resin out of that whole little excursion, but you know what? 2 is better than 0, so let's go empty out. I might make her... Oh, flax. Do you think I ought to let this grow? What time of year is it right now? October? Yeah, we'll leave this to grow. What I'm going to do is I'm going to place some pine logs that'll help me remember. Hey, we got some meat. Alright, not too worried about that, though. Total dominion over the animals, or at least this lake. That's right. Get out of here, mosasaur. I don't even think this is a mosasaur. I want to kind of... Oh, let's go look at this guy. Get away from me. Let's go see what this guy says. Maybe we can spot... Oh, he's swimming away now. He's just daring me to get in the water with him. Oh, this is... It almost strikes me as like a Hawaiian word. Oh! Oh! Poop! 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 Poop. It sounded like he ripped my pants when he did that. I heard like a tearing sound there. I think my microphone's too close. Look at these party animals over here. What do you think you're doing? Man, oh man. Falling in the water. At least I didn't have my torches out when I did. Let's see. Yeah, no, those are the same kind that was in my pit. That little one that got trapped in my pit in a previous stream. Obviously, he got eaten by the T-Rexes. Oh, speaking of T-Rexes, let's go look. How are our little babies doing? What the? They're both gone. What? Could that be because I updated? Oh, we lost our T-Rexes. Huh. Get out of my way, grass. Damn it. I had a female in here and a male. Shoot. That was going to be one of our goals, was to tame and breed T-Rexes. Shouldn't happen. Yeah. I'm not sure. Maybe they got eaten? But no, if something fell in there with them, because I think stuff like a bear could still technically get over this fence. But the bear would still be in there. I don't know. We'll get more. What is that? You know what I should do, though? Let's remove the fence now. Yeah, we'll let some... I know, that is a shame. I wanted to get some T-Rexes going. Well, they weren't even T-Rexes. It was a different species, but I call them all the same thing. It's all... I should just call everything dinosaur. No, but I won't be that ignorant. Yeah, this way we'll... Hey, maybe it'll give us another opportunity for a fun adventure. Yeah, not to worry. We'll get him back. Okay. Just checking over here, looking at our flax. Hoping some of that stuff grows. But honestly, with the Oh, I thought that was pine resin. That's a spiel. Never mind. We are getting resin, though, so... Might not be so bad. Might not be so bad here. Let's see. Trying to think of... Damn it, I wish we still had those T-Rexes. Well, you know what? Maybe we can do something about taming those elephants. Let's see, what time of day is it? It's 2 o'clock. And... I'm not seeing any dinos. We do have to worry about this hill over here. This is like Tyrannosaurus Rex Hill. There were T-Rexes, though not Tyrannosaurus. Oh, okay. There were Gotcha. There were Tyrannosaurus, not T-Rexes. Understood. All right. Just taking a little walk. It would also be helpful to find some more clay, but that's just for the future. Oh. Spelt. Nah. Not interested in spelt right now. We're going to have to be very careful around these elephants, though. What we got over here is this... Oh, flax. Oh, I didn't even get a seed from that. I forgot, wild stuff you're not guaranteed a seed, are you? 9 of 9, baby. And there's that. There's that. Hey, getting some good seeds here. It's good, too. I've got some open soil available. Alright, I've definitely been... Yeah! I've definitely been killed in this area by T-Rexes, so let's be careful. Alright, we hear you, little guys. Big guys. These elephants are not happy. They did this to themselves, though. I did not do this here. Will stuff is almost guaranteed as seed for Malfact. Oh, Malfactor's best class. Yeah, you can't even get too close. Like, if I get right up to the edge, these dudes can attack me. Because they've almost killed me before. I honestly don't have a single clue how I could go about domesticating these dudes. This is going to be extremely dangerous. I mean, the T-Rexes would probably be dangerous too, but they were in a much better situation. I can't even really get close to this pit. Yeah, it's not worth it. Because they will probably kill me at this point. Alright, let's explore a little bit. We've got some pits dug here. You can see I've marked them with various little pillars of dirt. And honestly, we could get T-Rexes in one of these too. Hey, Herply Derply. Herpy Derpy, how you doing, my friend? Thanks for coming by the stream today. Appreciate ya. Just doing some... work here in our prehistoric world. Trying to survive, buddy. Trying to survive and not die. Alright. Yeah, we're out here collecting a few resources, but of course the main thing right now is resin. We desperately need resin for a windmill, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Alright, I want to kind of clear the leaves on this tree here. Alright. I don't like being up here. This hill is dangerous. I don't have enough room in my inventory to be cutting down trees. Alright, we got to return home. I feel like, Jesus, how is it getting dark already? God, this day went by so quick. Let's get back in the house. We'll eat. We'll chop up some wood. No, we're not going to pet those. They'll kill me, bro. They'll hit me. And with my health being not at full strength right now, they would probably kill me. So, no, I'm not messing around with it. Oh, over here. These cattails are... they need to go. Yeah, it's super sad we lost those T-Rexes. Oh my god, we lost T-Rexes, but we gained Mosasaurus. What is this thing doing? He's trying to evolve. He wants to become a land guy, like me. You want to be a land puppy? I don't think so. You're destined to live in the water. Get back in that water. Get in it. Do I want to kill him? Do we take him out, guys? Oh! Yeah! Yeah. Get away from me. Oh, you almost killed me. I hate you. Go in my pit. Go in the pit. Go in the pit. Go in the pit. Go in the pit. Yes. Yes. Oh, oof. He's teasing me, isn't he? This is a game to him. This is all just a game. Get in that stinking pit. I don't have the health for this. He was fast. Did you see how quick he was behind me and stuff? Like, he's fast on land. I feel like they're probably just as fast on land as they are on the water. What's he doing? Taking a little nap there. Man, oh man, that's frustrating. But we're just going to have to sleep tonight, I think is the only lesson to learn from that. Alright, I have no food. Let's put this away. Drop that. Alright, so much wood, it's crazy. Oak logs go up there. We'll say pine logs go in this one. It's actually, I like that we're getting all this wood. Because I know at some point in the future this is going to come in super handy. So this is what we're doing. We're sorting through our inventory and collecting for the future. We don't have there's no economy in Vintage Story. There's no actual money, so we just have to store resources. Land bathing, that's right. He could be land bathing. I love it. I mean, birds do that. Well, they don't land. Well, actually chinchillas do. They do little dust baths and stuff. I've seen that. I've seen videos of chinchillas dust bathing. Oh, the wonders of the internet, people. It's a glorious modern age we live in. It truly is. No, you know, I get down. Me and you were talking earlier, Saturn, about corporations and how bad they are and stuff. But, I mean, we really do truly live in a paradise in modern times compared to, like, what humans have lived. And obviously not every part of the earth is a paradise. There's still some very impoverished places. Is that the maximum I can put in there? What? I thought it was way more than that. Oh, well. We'll just chop this up. Yeah, but despite how good we have it, I always say don't stop fighting for a better life. There's always more. Alright, imagine if our, ancestors had stopped fighting for a better life. Where would we be? We'd be stuck where they're at. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, I think we should just sleep for sure. Recover some of that lost health. I'm just going to start dumping stuff in here. I've got sticks upstairs. Alright, people. It's about time for bed. Oh, look, I got some very valuable flax fiber. It's extremely valuable stuff. All right. Sleepy time. How's this going? Oh my god. I lit it, but I didn't put the block in front of it. That would never happen in a single play, in a regular game. Only during a live stream will I forget to do that. Oh lord. All right, let's grab these, because that actually goes in here now. You guys thought I was lying when I said this was going to be a strictly inventory management stream. You thought I was lying. All right, let's put this down. Good to go. Oh my gosh, people. Had a pretty good day at work today. It was tiresome, but trained a couple of new people. And you know, it's always nice when you're training somebody and they're actually competent, you know, and listen to what you say and ask pertinent questions. It's nice, and it's also a change of pace from the usual, which is the opposite of that. All right, let's grab another 2 serving. Boom. There we go. All right, up we go, people. Gotta go to bed. We did no such thing. We have watched previous streams. Inventory management is an issue. Yeah, sometimes I feel like I should log in to this game, like between streams, and just like do certain like housekeeping things. But why would I deprive you, the audience, of such fun and entertaining stuff? No, I have never done that, actually. I've never logged into this play, or this world, and like played it off stream. That's not happened. Never once. Nor will I, my friend. You should not log in. No, I won't. I won't. You can count on it. Let's see. Okay. Still want to sleep all day, do we here? Oh, okay. We woke up at 4:42 in the morning. Well, that was a little bit earlier than you probably needed to, sir. This is still going. All right, what do we do today, everybody? Say it with me. We go search for pine resin. Yay! You're excited. I know it. All right, we're just going to eat the flax grain. That did not heal me up that much, did it? That little rest didn't help that much. Not only would we miss inventory management, we would miss your silly death. I know, I'd probably like fall or something and kill myself somehow. Hey, Medisteer, what's up? Well, at least organization can be kind of color-coded with the next update, with the new clay colors. Really? Tell me all about it. How do we acquire new clay colors? Is it going to be new types of clay, or is it just us coloring the clay? I haven't looked into it too much, although I probably should, but at the same time, I like to be surprised, you know? Oh, I need a bunch more of these. Yeah, let's make some more. Is that going to be enough? Let's see. You know, I once heard of this silly dude who broke a toe. Did you break your toe when you did that, Saturn? Ouch, buddy. Ouch. I've broken toes playing football before, and it's not pleasant. What? Oh, that's not what I want. Let's see. Where's... Oh, I was just looking at them. Like, where's all my oak logs? I know where they're at, people. They're literally in the thing that I'm trying to make right now. So dying during inventory management is it's totally possible, dude. 100%. I mean, not only is it possible, it's likely. It's more of a probability than certain astronomical phenomenon, I can tell you that much. 2 neutron stars colliding? No, 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 no. Me dying? Yes. Alright, let's see. No, I mean, it's literally happened to me in other games. Like, I was playing Unreal World recently. Dude, I was doing a series, and I was like, I gotta fight this moose. You know, I gotta kill this moose for food. And I was like, I'll just do it off camera because it's real tedious. Like, it's just me standing there, hitting it. And I freaking died doing it. And so I had to cut back in real quick and be like, oh, crap, I just died. Did it off camera. Sorry. I did not expect to die. It happens. It does happen. Alright, I have no idea where I'm going to put these at. Not there. What are these? These are just empty, aren't they? Okay, these need to go downstairs. Just going to work around the house today, people. Work on the Work on this weird rammed earth construction that I've got going on up here. It's weird. It's bizarre. Probably don't need that many crates up here, but that's okay. Let's be backup storage. Is that going to be too close to the pit kiln, actually? Can the pit kiln catch this on fire? Ooh. I think it might, can't it? I think this stack will be okay here, but I don't think this one is safe. Yeah, gotta pay attention. I want the whole place to burn down, right? What am I doing? Alright, put those away. Oh, yeah, guys. Thanks for coming by and hanging out with me on the stream. Gonna be doing another dino stream this weekend on Sunday. Let's see. Tomorrow, we'll be doing a stream for some more Cataclysm. Dark Days Ahead. And if you're not a fan or you haven't heard of that one, I recommend it. It's definitely a fun game. A very different game from Vintage Story, but there's nothing wrong with that. Alright. That's probably good on the crates. In fact, we'll take these downstairs. Let's do what I was doing earlier with them. It's a mess. It's a giant mess. I know, I don't care. 2 blocks distance is fire range, I believe. Okay, wait. I totally think that the plural of moose should be mice. Alright, are we good to venture outside again? Oh my god, he's still sleeping over there. He's literally got his face like buried into that hillside. This dude's gonna try and kill me. I wish my T-Rexes were still in there. I would feed that mosasaur to the babies. Be like, here you go, my little darlings. Eat your fill of mosasaur. You know what I was just thinking? Could I go into creative mode and replace the T-Rexes? I'd be willing to do that. I wanted those damn T-Rexes. I don't want to die doing it, though, you know? I bet you if I go down there, the mosasaur will jump into the pit. You can? I might do that. I might do that if you guys don't have an objection to it. I'm worried about this mosasaur now, though. Hey, dummy. Hey, look at me. I'm down here. SD Addict says, you'll be that one guy. Can't do it then. Whoa. You didn't like that, did you? Dummy. What's going on, my friend? How you doing? Oh, 3D Addict. Welcome, welcome, my friend. Let's see. Yeah, for sure. Did he just retreat, or is he going to turn and come back to me? You little jerk. Alright, you know what? There is low fertility soil in here, which I've been told, like, bears and wolves can spawn on that soil. But how would that happen if the game's turned off, you know? That doesn't make any sense. I need to get some rammed earth or something. Provided you can remember how to type the name of them. Oh my god, bro. I didn't think of that. No, I can't. I won't. I won't be able to remember. It's not going to happen. I should have just made some rammed earth while I was down there, but that's okay. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. You're joking with the objection. Well, thank you, buddy. Appreciate ya. Yeah, maybe it had something to do with me loading up the mods this morning. I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm willing to do that. Because I'm in love with baby T-Rexes. Just like any normal person would be. They're cute and cuddly. The hard part is going to be... No, I won't be placing them. Alright, let's do it. Close your eyes, everybody. Don't even drop in here, mosasaur. Alright, we'll just do... Juvenile Mabel. Should we just do the Tyrant King? The T-Rex themselves? Oh my god, there's so many. Now, the ones that we had started with a Q. Oh, but these aren't in alphabetical. There's the egg. There it is. This is the ones we had right here. Juvenile. Oh, look, he's in my hand. And a female. Okay, that's what we had. So now we go back into survival. Look at him in my hand. Now's the time to drop in the mosey. I know. Come get some food. All right, please, God, don't get me killed. Oh, he came right for me. Oh, they came right at me. All right, well, we got to place them nicely. All right, get in there. Nice. We got our baby. How do you say this correctly? Is it? It's not the way I'm pronouncing it. Kianos. I don't know. I'm just going to call them T-Rexes. Well, sick. We've got our baby T-Rexes back, but now I need to put that fence back. I literally just destroyed the fence that was around the top of that, and now I feel like we should replace it. Probably go too high with it this time, too, just to be extra safe. Because these are my babies. I would be so sad if I came back and they were disappeared again. Okay, where's the boards? Yeah, man, oh man. I think I will try to kill that mosasaur. Maybe I should whip together some healing stuff, though. Alright, what am I looking for right now? I forgot what I was... Oh, fencing. We need 2 of these. Okay, perfect. I don't care if they're different material types at this point. Alright, mosasaurs. I'm going to leave my door open. No, honestly, I think the adult mosasaur, if he fell in there, would probably eat my little babies. So, yeah, I just don't... King Joe is a close pronunciation. Oh, okay. Cool. That's helpful, actually. Let's get these back. Oh, shit, I didn't get... Oh, give me a seat that time. Okay. I have to move this agriculture no matter what. So, there we go. Let's do this and be easier on me if I just dig this out. Yeah, these cattails are kind of a problem for visibility. And of course, anybody who's curious about how we feed these two lovely little beasts is we just drop the meat right on top of them. They eat like ferocious little animals, too. As they are. Oh, man, now I can't wait to see them grow up. My 2 little babies grow up to be big, giant T-Rexes. And, of course, the point is to domesticate them for anybody watching and then eventually ride them or mount them. The dinosaurs with these mods can be tamed and mounted. So it's pretty badass. And you know me, when I heard the words tameable dinosaur in the same sentence, it was like a childhood dream come true, people. Let's go. What? No. I hate fences. I hate fences. Okay, here's what we want to do like this. What the... Oh, Lord. Okay, you know what? We're not going to have 2 gates. I'm going to put doors there, I think. And I don't have enough fencing. Suddenly feel like I've forgotten how to build stuff. King Joe. I like it. Our little King Joas. Alright. Good enough for now. I'll get some more fencing. Let's do it. Let's get some more. This is a project, people. We're working on it. Okay, that's empty. So the sap... The birch sap is not happening for some reason. I suspect it's seasonal. But I honestly don't know. Oh, good. I got more boards right there, people. Let's go. Just give me a stack or 2. Can never have enough fencing in this game. That's for dang sure. Now, I know you can go too high. Can you go too high with these fence gates? I thought you could stack them. I swear I've seen people stack these before. I thought if you crouched, you could place... Oh, there it is. Why did that work? But this one didn't. Oh, okay. There we go. I figured it out. Look at that. Yay. They can be stacked. With enough perseverance and mental fortitude, it can be done. I don't think I have either of those things, but I just lucked into it. I got lucky. Oh my gosh, people. Oh, that's not a good placement. That's not what we want. We're going to protect these baby T-Rexes with our lives. And, you know, I just had a sudden vision. Do you guys ever have visions of the future? Some people call them premonitions, you know. I just had a vision of myself being killed by my own baby T-Rexes. Do you think that's going to come true? I don't understand how we harden this stuff. So I do have pine resin going from the pine trees, and it's working. Yeah, this is actually probably going to be the way that we get most of our resin now. There's another one over here. But I've never done this before, and I don't really understand how to harden it. They all say 20%. I don't know if it has to be straight. I assume that I'll just take it out and maybe set it in my house. Yeah, they all say 20%. And they're all at the same level, 0.38. Huh. I guess it's just because I placed them all at the same time, huh? Yeah. Okay, well, you can tell I'm super anxious, but I don't even know why. I don't think we have the flax to do a windmill yet. Maybe. These two little flax plants are my only hope. They're like the T-Rexes. They're my little precious babies. Alright, let's go get some more resin. And maybe we can get some meat for the T-Rexes too. Help them grow up big and strong. Yeah. Let's go kill a gosh darn mosasaur. First we must eat. Drop off some stuff in there. I don't care anymore. Woad plant. I actually like woad when you put it in flower pots. It's really nice and bright. I don't have any flower pots though, do I? Nope, not in this world, people. This world is not about fancy little flower pots or big elaborate chiseling projects. No, no, no. We don't do any of that silly stuff here. This is all about pure, hardcore survival. Alright. Give me another one of these. With 2 servings. Nope, they've all got 4 servings in them. How's our nutrition levels? Pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. Although we're dipping on protein, so we'll grab one of our poultry. Karoks. Oh, it's overcast outside. I can't tell if it's raining right now, but... Oh, let's see. Alright, let's do this, people. Let's get out there in the world. Let's go touch grass, as they say. Okay, here we go. Come here, mosasaur. I got a delicious little present for you. Oh, there's 2 of them coming. Okay, that one's going away. I don't like fighting them on my bridge, though. You know? It's better if we get them in a pit. They're not going to be cooperative, are they? I do love just watching them. They're so comical to me. The way their tails wag like that reminds me of a dog. It is funny. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, come here, you. Get in this pit. That pit's almost too deep, isn't it? Let's see if I can do this. Hey, hey. Don't you dare. Get in the pit of despair. That's right. Let's get in the water. Maybe they'll get they'll get my scent from the water. Get my natural body oils in here, and they'll pick that up. No, not at all. They're too dumb for that. Hey, dummy. Shit. Run, 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 run. God, we're so slow with this armor on, bro. Look at my health. Look at my health. Dude, they have such a weird strategy of attack and then fall asleep. I really don't get it. Is he turned towards me? Yeah, he's really fast. Come here, stupid. God damn it. I think my health is too low to be playing around like this, but... Oh! It's like trying to move a giant caterpillar. Not the bug, the vehicle. You, puke stain. Come here. No, Alright, you know what? We're gonna... I need to get some healing. I actually might not have any horsetails. Let's do some horsetail collecting. And we're gonna kill one of these dang things. I need the meat. I need that delicious mosasaur meat. And also my baby T-Rexes need it. I am their mother now. I must provide them with the protein they need to grow big and strong. Provide me with the next generation of T-Rex babies. Horsetails. Okay, this is dangerous. Got like almost no visibility. Just listening now. Trying to hear. God, I think I've picked through most of the horsetails too. At least in this forest. Oh, yes. Huge. Huge find right there. Spelt, I don't care about you. I don't see any more cat or horsetails though. Hey, Automod held your comment because you said the word crotch. Big W for the flags. What's up, Cutie Bun Bunny? Hello. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Oh, more horsetails. Almost fell in that. Yeah. I think they're doing a lot of damage because they're hitting your unarmored crotch. Probably what it is. Oh, I just broke that dirt. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but like the only part is my crotch that I don't have armor on. Oops, hold on. There we go. Yep, no, you're right. They are right at that level, aren't they? Well, we figured out that I need to, in order to fill that piece of armor, I need to assemble like 2 different pieces. I don't remember exactly what they were, but I don't want to get too much more into armor making until we get the frickin' Hellhammer going, but I have a feeling I'm just not going to be able to wait for such a luxury. I got to get my crotch protected. It's a pretty important part of my body. You're welcome, Cutie Bun Bun. Thanks for... Whoa! Get away from me, you. You love it. You like this kind of thing. Oh, I thought I died there. Where the hell are the mosasaurs, though, you know? Why is he still on me? Alright, you know what? My pike is too short. Fuck. Oh, I thought he died. I did die. One life left, people. God, I thought it had... You know what it is the pike is not for, like, close combat. Alright, let's see where this respawns me. Oh, it respawned me in... Oh, well, duh. I have my spawn point set. I'm so not used to that in this world. Oh, damn it. We're down to 1 life, people. That's right, Cursed Whist. Oh, look. There's more dinos over there. It is hardcore mode, that's right. True hardcore, my friends. And my body is in the water. Should have kept sorting the inventory. I should have. That's funny, Wist. It did sound like that bear was out there getting hurt. I don't know what the hell happened, but I can't even get over there now because of those mosasaurs. Let's just go. Oh my god, they're over here humping my land bridge again. Getting a little lag. I'm not going to say that the lag is what killed me, but it was the lag that killed me, people. It wasn't my fault. Get away. So the bear was still alive last I saw, right? Or did he die? I don't even really know where I was. Oh, there it is. Oh my god, is that the fucking bear right there? I think it might have died. It's a little awkward to do this in combat. That's why I was struggling, because it needs to be really shortened when you're close in quarters. I think the old Lagosaurus, I think she died. Freaking killed me and then croaked. Yeah, that's a dead bear right there. How? You think it was a mosasaur, or am I hitting it? Oh my god. You bear. 12 pieces of meat. Well, I did get some healing. That meat is going straight into the T-Rex hole. Yeah, baby. So are those dinos? No, those are not. I remember those are the little herbivores or whatever. Oh, it's the world is alive, people, with danger, with dinosaurs, and freaking bears. I know, of all the things I could die to in this world, a grizzly gets me, or it's just a brown bear. Tell me, oh, I do have cattails. Alright. Boop, boop. Yep, since we're in hardcore mode, I should have had these already made up, but just forget the recipe. Yep, okay. Definitely need more cattails. I'm going to be keeping stacks of those on me now. Right? Okay, yeah, put that away. Imagine dying to a fox, though. No, I don't want to imagine that. Alright, got to sort out our inventory. And we're going to throw that filthy bear meat into the T-Rex hole. And I'm also going to throw a few other things in there. No, not really. Hello, baby T-Rexes. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Eat, eat, eat. Enjoy. There you go. Healthy meal for the babies. Alright. Any bets if this series ends on this stream? No. I hope not. We've got 45 minutes before we reach the 2-hour mark, which is typically when I close out the streams, but you know, if you guys start betting in chat, what I'll do is I'll just turtle up. I'll just go into my little hut and I will just start panning for the next 45 minutes just to punish you. No, I'm just kidding. But, I mean, as Saturn said, I could still probably manage to die right here inside this house somehow. But probably picking up too many hot ingots or something. Trying to juggle hot ingots. Yay, panning. I was being facetious. We're not panning. Never. Never pan. Never again. Panning stream. No, I do need some candles, though. I'm not going to lie. What time is it? 8:23. I should be sleeping for this night, though, to conserve my healing. Let's see, do we have bones on one of these? Feathers. We're going to put bones into this one. We'll put low fertility there. No. Wait a second. Give me that. We got a spot for sticks. Let's see. I'm sorry I crushed your soul. No, we'll do some panning. Like I said, I don't think... No, there's no bony soil in this. Saturn, can I get candles from gravel and sand? Or are candles strictly a drop from bony soil? Gosh, it's good. It is good to have it in here because you're like a little loot table. Like if I want to know about something that drops from panning, I can just ask Saturn. He knows. Saturn, why don't you just type out the full loot table for me, please, sir? Strictly bony soil. Damn it. Well, then I'm definitely not going to pan. We'd be better off being out there looking for bees or something, but at this point it's too dark for that. Yeah, we'll just sleep to recover our health. I'm sorry, Saturn. I know, I'm a dirty, filthy, rotten scoundrel for getting your hopes all up, buddy. Alright, don't we have sticks up here? Let's just see. Strictly bony soil. Man, tell you what, it's hard. It really does make you appreciate, not how, I guess, yeah, just how easy, like, the world is when you've got ruins, and hell, even drifters and stuff, because they're not that hard. As long as you don't get ganged up on them. You can get some pretty easy loot from them, but... Yeah, domesticating the T-Rex before the honeybee. Listen, I got my priorities, alright? They might not make sense to people, but I've got priorities. And baby T-Rexes are definitely high on my list. I'm what you might call chaotic. I don't plan things out too well. Just jump into stuff feet first, including that T-Rex pit out there. Jumped into that thing before, accidentally. Oh my gosh, people. Well, we are down to 1 life now officially, but not to worry. I've got big plans after this series ends. But again, there's no guarantee it's going to end anytime soon. You know, we were sitting on 2 lives for at least 4 streams, I think. Something of it. Not exactly the land of milk and honey. No, but it can't all be paradise, right? I do really love the idea of the Homo sapien run with dinosaurs. So yeah, we're definitely going to be doing more worlds like this in the future. I'll just put my rammed earth in that top one for sure. All right, let's go to bed, recover a little bit of health. Man, can't believe I died. I lost 7.13 experience from my survival skill because of my death, too. Salt to the wound, people. Salt in the wound. And, of course, if you're unfamiliar with what that's referring to, it's talking about this. The X skills has a survival tree, which really has some interesting stuff in it. Yeah, earlier Saturn was talking about how, like, if you play with X skills, it can kind of make your character overpowered. This is definitely one of the trees that will accomplish that. I mean, some of them, if you're looking at, like, collecting, digging, for instance, this isn't going to make your character that overpowered, just being really good at digging. But there are some, like, for combat, survival, also... Where is it? Oh, it's not in this. Probably because we're playing on Homo sapiens, but there's also a temporal tree, which you can really kind of exploit. Yeah, it's, I won't go into the details, but that can definitely make your character overpowered. All right, let's do this. Replace this charcoal, people. Keeping it going. All right. Yeah, now I'm extra nervous about going out into the world, but you know what's going to keep me motivated? I got to feed the babies. I got to keep those little ones fed. They're always hungry for meat. The bloodier, the better. Okay. It's a gruesome world, but that's how the T-Rexes like it. And give me 1 piece of dried grass. See how perfect this works? Then we just pop that right back in there. That's Pete. Oh. There we go. And let's light her up, people. Let's do this. How do you like your steak? I like my steak rare. I do. If I'm at a restaurant, though, I typically order it medium rare because you can't always trust people to cook stuff right. But if I'm cooking it at home, it's pretty dang undercooked. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, I eat steak at a level that would probably gross most people out. Doesn't hurt you, though. All right, let's see. Okay. Now, it's weird to say it, but when I was a young kid, my dad used to feed me and my brother raw hamburger. We would eat small amounts, not like large quantities of it. But we enjoyed it, you know. We would ask for it and stuff. And there is some tradition in eating raw beef. There's a meal called steak tartare, which is typically like ground filet, but that's still raw beef with an egg. Blue, you think it's, yeah, 100%. That's a term for it. All right, gotta put this fat. Fat is downstairs. Oh, the mosasaurs are out and about. There it is. All right, I'm starving here. There's always so much to do. So much danger out there. Boom. Hey, Metasteer, I do love raw beef, but a trustworthy source is mandatory. Yeah. 100%. And, you know, eating raw eggs is fairly common in, like, Japan. You know, they use it almost as, like, a dipping sauce. But they have, like, extremely high standards for their eggs, too. So, like, almost no one gets sick from eating raw eggs. But they will literally, like, you do that hot pot where you dip, like, raw meat into the super hot soup and it, like, cooks it in a few seconds. Then they'll take that meat and, like, dip it in a raw egg. I've never tried it myself, but supposedly it's really good. It's, like, really creamy. But I've done the raw thing, never could get past the texture. Yeah, texture is probably the big, like, off-putting part for people. You have, it's great. Yeah, I mean, people who try it and aren't just totally grossed out by it, I think, say that it adds a whole nother layer to the steak of creaminess. And you know, sometimes people cook steak. It's not the most juicy thing, and I can see how a little bit of raw egg would definitely help in that category. I don't know why I'm chopping down these maple trees, but I guess I am now. All right, we're going. I remember watching the movie Rocky, the first one, Rocky Balboa, Sylvester Stallone, and in that he drinks orange juice in the morning. In one of the scenes, he gets up to go, like, jogging, and he drinks orange juice and he cracks like 6 raw eggs into the OJ, and then he drinks it. And I remember my sister loved Sylvester Stallone. She was in love with the dude and loved that movie when we were growing up, young kids. And she tried that, and she made all of us try it too. Orange juice with raw eggs in it. And I swear to God, for like the next 6 years of my life, I would not touch eggs or orange juice. I hated both after that. But it's no longer a problem for me. I love both now, but it was just that it was something as a kid. It was so gross, and she, like, forced us to do it. She wouldn't take no for an answer, but that's how kids are sometimes. Eggs and OJ, yeah, it was not a pleasant combo. And I think that, like, the point of the scene too is it's not to be like an appealing, like, it's to kind of show just how badass Rocky is, you know. It's like he doesn't give a shit about, like, what he eats. He's just training, you know. He just cares about training. But, like, she's like, oh, that's probably good. No, the point is that it's not good. So your uncle have a whiskey and an egg cracked in it. I've seen that before. There's a movie called The Verdict with Paul Newman. And Paul Newman plays a lawyer. It's a really good movie. It's actually one of my favorite Paul Newman movies. But in it, he plays an alcoholic, and he goes to this bar like on a regular basis. Shows up like in the morning and goes to this bar, and that's what the bartender serves him in the morning: is a shot of whiskey with a raw egg cracked in it. Yeah, I guess it's supposed to be like nutritious. If you're a hardcore alcoholic, you have trouble eating. Once cracked an egg in a pancake mix before cooking it. Yep. I do love eggs, personally. I love them every way. Although I don't often eat them raw. I will say that. But well, you know what? That's not entirely true. Because, like, I love eating cookie dough, you know, which often has raw eggs in it. Wait, I think you're onto something there, Saturn. He's not wrong. Saturn's got culinary skills he didn't even know existed. Hey, we got one resin. Woo. Yeah, eggs are a superfood. Really, they are. My personal flock of talented modern velociraptors are wonderful egg providers. No way, Metis dear. So are you actually, you have captive raptors in your base? That's awesome, dude. Yeah. We have, I don't know if that's been fixed. There was an issue with eating the dino eggs. I think it was conflicting with the expanded foods mod, but I feel like if we could get that to work, we'd never have to worry about food again. Dinosaur eggs? Oh man. It's like eating an ostrich egg on steroids. Man, oh man. Alright, let's be careful. I'm having visions of that bear that just like ran out of the damn bushes at me. Not chickens, I like calling them. Oh, that's right. That's right. There's, I've seen signs for chicken coops, and it'll say beware of T-Rex, and it's got a picture of a rooster. So apparently you're not the only one. Literally seen like jokey signs for that. Okay. Always being careful, making sure these are not... I'm starting to believe that there's only one resin-bearing tree in this whole world, though. Most pancake recipes call for way too much sugar. You like your pancakes without any sugar. Maple syrup or honey takes... Yeah, that's for sure, for sure. I gotta say, I don't think I've ever made pancakes from scratch, though. I just use Bisquick, the mix. And I don't know how much sugar that's got in it. Oh, boy. It's been an exciting one today, unintentionally so, too. I was hoping it'd be just a nice inventory management stream. Oh, crap, I just broke my axe. It's always something. Alright, let's go kill a mosasaur. Oh, there's baby dinos over here. They're not actually babies, but they're small. Till you've seen a chicken go after a mouse. Oh, really? That's interesting. Do chickens go after mice to eat them, or are they just, like, territorial? Oh my god, it is a little baby. Oh, whoa! What the frick, dude? Gonna come at me? Where's my weapon? Okay. He's protecting his baby. Big time, my hens. Oh, they eat mice. I bet that's good for him, though, right? Give some big, healthy eggs. What the hell's happening? Go in the pit. Go in the pit, little one. That's right. In with the foxes. Oh. Yeah. Dinner time. Oh. Jesus Christ. Oh. It just got out. That little baby can climb 3 blocks. What the hell, bro? You just left your mom in there. I don't think your mom can get out. That was weird. Chickens are cursed and truly eat anything. That's interesting. I did not know that. Did you see the YouTube video of the cow eating a chicken? No, I'm not. Gotta fix it. Yeah, that didn't seem quite right, did it, Laughing Gas? He it almost looked like he hovered up out of it, but I didn't get a good look at it. Hey, Flax. Oh, I already marked that. Well, I'm super tempted to kill this mosasaur as a form of punishment. Oh, sick. There's a bunch of them down there. There's a baby there. I don't think that guy can get out. He keeps getting kicked by his parents. Quit kicking your babies. I would never do that to my T-Rexes. Hey, you. Come here. Let me poke you in the eye. That's right, coward. Oh, you stinking fish. He's going to come back. Yeah, that's right. We're all looking at you. Everybody's looking at you, Mr. Mosasaur. Get your butt back here. So make sure nothing's behind me. I'm not getting in the water. I'm not doing it. They want me to get in the water, but I'm not going to. I do want to take one of these guys out, though. Let's go look at the T-Rexes. It's not quite as important, at least until the T-Rexes get fully grown, but I'd like to have some meat myself. Oh, holy crap, they killed another bear. Okay, well, there we go. That's an wait, but more or less true. Oh, you guys are talking about. All right, let's see. Can we kill us a bar? Hello, T-Rexes. I think there's a pit over here, isn't there? Yeah, this is not actually a pit, though. Excuse me, this is just a cave. Still, if... Oh my god, he's such a coward. He's afraid of me. I'm gonna take your kill. All these bears spawning everywhere. What do we get? 5 pieces of meat from that? Oh, that's so lame. That's what you get when a mosasaur mauls you. Come here. They're terrified. Oh. Okay. Every time I see those, I think it's like a T-Rex. Uh-huh. Yeah, this is my territory now. You scummy little scumbag. Yeah, I'm here. Pay attention to me. Come at you. I don't understand them. You know, they're weird. Oh, now you're coming at me. What the frick, dude? Where are those trees coming from? Oh. Made him jump a little bit. You scared of me? Come here. I see your buddy over there. He's trying to creep on me too. That ain't happening. Oh, jeez. You're really trying. I'll take both of you on. I don't care. Oh my god! Bro, that was the smartest. That was like what killer whales would do. That was killer whales level strategies. I got you. Don't you worry. See, your mistake was giving me time to heal up, little mosasaur. Not a smart move. I'm very slowly healing up. Give me time. I'm not gonna lie, the pike doesn't seem very convincing. Quit kissing each other and get over here. No, that was just one little lucky maneuver from the mosasaur. Suddenly it grew half... Oh, there it is. Good night, sweet prince. Suddenly it grew half a brain and figured out like a strategy to box me in. Oh, 58. That will feed my precious little baby T-Rexes. Aha. You sit there. Yeah, no. You're safe now. Hey, White Gilgamesh. Hello. Late, but still I got a little dino fun. Oh my gosh, Gilgamesh. I hate to tell you this, but I died. We are down to 1 life left. It is a true hardcore run. Ugh, and it was a baby T-Rex that killed me. No, actually it wasn't. That's a lie. It was a bear that killed me. Believe it or not, we're living in a world filled with dinosaurs and woolly mammoths and all kinds of craziness. and I died to a bear. It was a pretty epic struggle, but he got me in the end. And then I went back, and he was dead already, and I fed his carcass to the baby T-Rexes. But yeah, appreciate you coming by, and of course, thanks for stopping in, everybody. I know, died to a bear of all things. That's so true, so true. What can you do? You know, I've certainly died to my fair share of T-Rexes, I will say that, in this run, so it's not like we're hurting for bloody dino deaths. Is it normal that I can't put more than 320 logs in one of these things? Does it feel super low? Should I chop them up into planks? Hey, thank you. May your last life be a long and fun one. Thank you for the bits. I appreciate you. Let's see here. Logs or stacks of 16? No, I mean in the crate. The crate only takes 320? Is that right? I can handle a 2-headed drifter, but a 3-pack of wolves can take me out. I get it. Yeah. Okay, let's see. You know, and I will say, the hitboxes in this game can be sometimes a little funky. Even with Combat Overhaul, I've noticed that definitely seems to improve things a little bit in the combat department, but I mean, when I try to use my butcher knife, for instance, which is not combat related, that's just me going in and trying to butcher my sheep, it almost doesn't work. Like, it will occasionally. I don't use it, though. I simply don't use the butcher knife because it sucks. Like, it doesn't seem to detect the hitbox as well. I don't know. It just needs some work. But I'm not complaining. I love this game. I guess technically I am complaining, but you get it. Let's see. Alright. It the knife issue a proximity issue? Well, it's not the knife, it's the butcher knife, which of course is different. And if you've never used it, it's hard to describe it, but it's almost like when you put the butcher knife and you try and attack or hit your animal with it, it's like there's no hitbox detection. It's weird. Yeah, it's hard to describe it, but alright, we got a broken axe head here, people. Where's my bits? Take some bits. Do I have any other broken stuff? Is that literally the only broken tool? Well, let's save it then. I don't feel like wasting charcoal to heat up all these bits for just like 4 pieces. So I should have a backup axe. Right, yeah, okay. Cool. Like, you basically need to be snuggling them to mercifully in their existence. Well, you know, the good news is it's much easier to kill them with the falx, which is what I do. And I was actually testing it to see. I was worried that if I was using a falx as opposed to a butcher knife, it wouldn't count towards my husbandry skill when I butchered my sheep, but I tested it and it still does. I think as long as you're killing a domesticated animal, it counts towards your husbandry experience. But so I just simply don't use the butcher knife at all, which is funny because it's like supposed to be one of the reasons you would want to domesticate your animals, because they're easier to slaughter. You don't have to, fight them and stuff, but just doesn't. I don't know. Anyway, enough talking about the butcher knife. Let's see here. Got some fat, some sticks. Sticks go upstairs. Oh, it's been an inventory management stream for the most part today, guys, with one brief interlude of absolute terror and destruction. Let's see. Yep. Alright, got the charcoal. We're doing good, though. I mean, despite dying. Alright, I'm keeping that. Put that away. Alright. I think I've got enough charcoal for now. Yeah, that's a goodly amount for a single player who's still trying to get a hellhammer built. Oh my gosh. Okay, by the way, you have the husbandry book at the House on Multiplayer server. If you want to go get it. Wait, oh, you have a new book. Oh, okay, I gotcha. What's the level of skill that it gives? Or the amount, do you remember? because I'm kind of past the point where like 12 experience books or whatever, the low ones don't really help me that much. Of course, it's all cumulative, but yeah. I don't remember what level I'm at. I want to say I'm like at level 7 or 8 in animal husbandry on the multiplayer server. Hello? They eat that meat so quickly. Oh, no, it's still there. Never mind. I take it all back. King Joe. That's their name. The King Joe dinosaurs. By a little flax. It's growing so well. Oh, I forgot to put the bushmeat away. 25 XP? Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's like right on the borderline of what I would be interested in. Alright, let's see. How's the sap coming along over here? Okay, it is filling up. Yeah, remember it was at 0.35 or 0.38, I think, last time we looked. So it is still actively filling. This is good. This is good. I'm still new. This is the first time I've ever used these spiels before. I think Whist made me some in our multiplayer server, but I've never hooked them up to anything. All right. Oh my God, so many pine trees in my inventory. Let's just start placing them. We're going to turn this savanna, or this field here, into a freaking forest. A little bit nervous about T-Rexes. Can I please place it? Okay. Just looking around, trying to be extra precautious. Still on the hunt for pine resin, so let's go chop down this tree right here. Behind you. You won't fool me, my friend, although I am hungry. Alright. Boop. Oh. Oh, that's a tree. This looks like it could be sky iron, also known as meteoric iron. I guess not. Alright, we already checked for resin, so let's just chop this baby down. Come on now, people. Trying to get this resin. My dream would be to build a windmill. And of course, we are definitely shy of resin. But good news is, I think once we get that, we'll be all set. I don't know if I've ever been up this high on this hill before. Usually there's T-Rexes swarming this place. Or those King Joes. Which is the kind we have in our little pit. Alright, let's see. Building a windmill is a great idea. How iconic would it be for your last death to fall from the windmill? You know, I thought about that, actually. Yeah, building a windmill would be fairly treacherous. But it's got to be done, you know. Maybe while I'm falling, I can hurry up and switch into creative mode. And be like, oh, stop myself. Like Superman. Alright, we're losing light. I'm kind of curious about the top of this hill. I can see some mountains in the distance. Because we still haven't quite ascertained if we're on an island right now. Or if this is just like a peninsula of a larger continent or something. I'm starting to think it's the latter. That we just happen to be near an ocean. Yeah, because we got mountains over there. More in that direction. But there's definitely a big pine forest over there too. I'd love to get over there and get my hands dirty and start chopping some trees down. But probably a little too dangerous on that side of the world. Pretty quiet out here. It's a good thing. Yeah, I remember seeing this field in particular when we first started this playthrough. It was Filled with dinosaurs at one point. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's keep going. I think I'm going to chop down these pine trees over here. See if we get lucky. Definitely feels like the days are much, much shorter. Pine forests are safe. Nowhere is safe in this world. Wait, these are the trees that have spiels on? No. It's that one over there. Nowhere is safe, my friend. Nowhere. Come on. No, you know what tree I recently discovered? I didn't recently discover it, but I recently discovered that I like the look of it. Is kapok. The wood from the kapok trees, I think it looks really nice. It's kind of like, almost like a cross between like pine and maple. But I think the stripped bark version of the kapok tree looks really nice. Yeah, I was noticing somebody was building with it on the multiplayer server, and it just caught my eye. Let's see here. This is a player planted tree, so it won't have resin extruding from it, but we still might be lucky and get a piece. Oh, look, I've got 4 pieces. Damn. I got super lucky. Okay, see? It's coming together. Taking time and a lot of death. Oh, I want to kill those mosasaurs. Every time I see them now, I just want to end them. Hey. I proved my superiority to your race once. Maybe I should take you out. This is a different guy now. Now we're back to the original mosasaurs. Right? Yeah, because the other dudes are over there. This is a true-to-life mosasaur, right? Don't get too close to me. Whoa! Bro, they move fast when they want to, don't they? God, he snapped around so quickly. Alright, let's get away from him. I don't need the meat right now. We are so slow with this armor on. It's a trade-off, though. I'm certain that without it, we would have probably already died. Yeah, because I've been struck a couple times where I think it would have probably knocked me down. Taken me out permanently. Okay, we're back to our little hut for some more inventory management, people. That way. There it is. Oh, yes. Alright. Drop some sticks up here. It is funny when you think about just how much time you spend in this game just like sorting through items and loot. It's true. It's a big part of things, but it's not a bad part of it. Certainly not. Now, should I even bother cooking up some bushmeat stew? I guess we should. Otherwise, the meat will just go bad, you know? Yeah, I can feed the rest of the babies in the morning. So let's pop down here and get some ingredients. Wait, do I still have berries? I don't know. Probably not. Oh, I do. Cranberries suck, though, so let's not bother with those. We'll grab the turnips. Yeah, cranberries have the least satiety of the berries. They're everybody's least favorite berry, anyway. No, I legitimately like cranberries for the most part, but in this game they are the worst. They are the worst berry. I'm sorry to say it. Let's see if there's anything out here we can harvest. Oh, these cattails are going to get me killed. Just need 12 of them. Perfect. Let's go. We're cooking up some food, little baby T-Rexes. Let's give you the rest of this meat. I don't even know, like, if it has any positive effect feeding the babies. Like, I know as adults, they're going to need meat in order to reproduce with each other, but as babies, I'm kind of just throwing meat down the hole, aren't I? That's alright. It's bush meat. Nobody cares about bush meat. Alright, put that in there. Good to go. We eat that single berry. Always chop your veggies, people. Always. Look at that. Distributed it nicely for me. Okay, that's not where I put my firewood. Let's go. Don't diss bushmeat. It makes excellent rot. Yeah. You know, with the pet mods that we've got too, I can actually make what are called pet cookies. So it's just pet treats with bushmeat too. So it actually does come in handy, but only in the multiplayer server. Not so much on this one. Although, you know what it is good for in this world is bait. Oh, no. What's it called? Lure. Yeah, so you can do dinosaur lures. And you can make them out of a bunch of bushmeat. Feeding them in this stage is mainly psychological. I love it. You're right. It's true. I am their mother, and if I were to not feed them, I would feel psychologically like a failure, like a failed mother. Nobody wants to feel that way, people. Alright, so let's go back down, because I've got like 6 pieces of turnip on me, which apparently I can't do without, so I need to put them back. Alright. Yeah, we're going to struggle, I think, through the winter with food. Well, we won't struggle with it, but I think we're going to be eating a lot of porridge that's just like straight grain and a lot of protein with nothing else. No fruits, no veggies, people. Let's see. I'd feel abandoned if you stopped cooking. Don't you worry, my friend. I won't stop. But you can't stop eating either. If I can't, if some of those pies or my crock pots go bad on the shelf, that affects me personally. Hurts my feelings. No, but seriously, I'm basically now at this point on the multiplayer server cooking everything with cheese in it too, so you should definitely be getting some of that good cheese nutrient to help bolster your life, especially you, Herb, because you're out there killing stuff in the dungeons. I will sprint. You want me to go on? I will sprint nonstop. Yes, and put something in your offhand too. I don't know if you're aware of that. If you have stuff in your offhand, that increases satiety or your hunger rate as well. Helminia, hello. Well, Helminia, let's see. Always got a lantern in the offhand. The goal was to survive. And although technically we did survive, we've still got 1 life left. I also did die in today's live stream, sadly. I got eaten by a bear. So, is it still in the... Yeah, torn limb from a bear. Sadly. So we're down. This is a true hardcore run at this point. But not to worry. I just got to step up my game. And I can't die. Can't lose any more lives, people, or it's over. The dinosaur world will officially go extinct at that point. But don't worry, because just like in Jurassic Park, we're going to resurrect the dinosaurs at some point in the future. But, yeah, thanks for coming by the stream, everybody. Appreciate you. And if you did join late or you missed any part of it, it will be on YouTube tonight. Tonight or tomorrow. Probably tonight. But, yeah. Oh, ran out of wood. 8. 7. That's a bowl. I feel after each death the character should resurrect with more threads between body. What do you mean, more threads between body and limb? I'm not sure I understand that part. Although I don't disagree with the resurrecting. Now we will resurrect after this. Oh my god, look at my guy. Oh, I saw a mosasaur out there swimming around. Get out of there. Get out of this shot, mosasaur. I'm trying to take a third-person shot of myself here. Dang, mosasaurs are such prima donnas. I always gotta have the spotlight. But you keep adding more and more threads to keep limbs together. Oh, like a puppet. Oh. That's an odd thought. Okay, so once these are done. I think we've pretty much accomplished everything we wanted today. Not really, but I wanted to ride a T-Rex in today's live stream, but that ain't happening. At least not right away. And I tell you, the bushmeat sure does take a long time to cook. Yeah, it's kind of a weird experience now, playing on the multiplayer server, where my character is much more advanced with X skills, especially in cooking. Like, when I'm cooking in this world, I got no points in my X skill. It's different. It's definitely different. But it's okay. Alright. Delicious. Mosasaur stew, people. Come and get it while it's hot and fishy. You know it. You know it's going to taste like a lake. You know, like that character from The Nightmare Before Christmas. What's her name? Go in. Alright, do we have any on us? Nope. Let's grab one. Alright, my people. We have done it. We've survived another live stream. It has not been a total success, but we did survive. So we've got another one to look forward to on Sunday. That's right, we're going to be streaming some Cataclysm tomorrow here on Twitch. So if you're a fan of that, or if you're not, make sure, you know, stop by. Maybe you check it out. You might be interested in it, but Sunday for sure, my people. That's right, Helmini. I know you'll be there. I hope you will be, at least. But really appreciate you guys. Again, if you stopped in late, don't worry. We'll have this up on the channel pretty soon. I thank you guys for coming in today. We are still live in Cata, buddy. We are still Rodney and Cata, so don't you worry about that. We're going to have a fun stream tomorrow with it, for sure, for sure. But I appreciate everybody coming by for this one. Thank you all so much, and I will see you on the next one.